They say silence is golden, but in my line of work, silence is just a warning. I've spent the last 3 months stationed in Sector 9, a place the maps forgot to name, tucked away in an industrial graveyard where the sky is always the color of a bruised plum. My job was simple: monitor the relay frequencies, ensure the data stream stays stable, and stay out of the way. But for the last week, the equipment has been whispering things it shouldn't. It started as a faint hum, barely audible, hidden beneath the white noise of the atmosphere. I thought it was just the hardware aging. I was wrong. It wasn't equipment decay. It was something trying to reach out last night. The signal finally broke through the noise. It wasn't random radiation or solar interference. It was a rhythm, a pulse. Thump, 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 thump. Like a heartbeat, but mechanical, distorted by light years of space and time. I spent hours trying to filter it, trying to clean the audio, hoping to find a pattern. I was obsessed. I stopped sleeping. The coffee turned cold, then bitter, then tasteless, and I didn't even notice. When I finally ran the audio through the decoder, the sound that filled the room didn't come from the speakers. It felt like it was coming from inside my own skull. It was a voice, or at least the memory of a voice. It was calling my name, not through the radio, but as if it knew me, as if it had been watching me from the other side of the frequency for a long, long time. The atmosphere in the station shifted instantly. The temperature dropped so low, my breath turned into thin, ghostly clouds. The monitors began to display images that weren't being broadcast. Faces, hundreds of them. Distorted, weeping, screaming, but without a sound. Every time I reached for the power switch, my hands would freeze. It was as if the station itself had become a living, breathing entity, and I was just an intruder in its mind. I looked at the window, expecting to see the bleak, empty plains of the sector. Instead, I saw movement, shadows that detached themselves from the horizon and began to crawl toward the station, faster than physics should allow. They weren't looking for the door, they were looking for the signal. I realized then that the relay station wasn't a transmitter, it was a lighthouse, and I hadn't been guiding ships home. I had been calling things out of the dark. The metal walls began to groan, twisting under invisible pressure. The lights didn't just flicker, they turned a deep, impossible violet, casting long, wrong-angled shadows that pointed towards me. The voice on the radio was clearer now, screaming in a language that felt like jagged glass in my ears. I couldn't move, I couldn't run. The static wasn't just noise anymore. It was filling the room, thick as fog, smelling of ozone and ancient dust. I saw my own reflection in the main monitor. I wasn't alone in the screen. Something was standing directly behind me. I'm recording this now, not because I expect someone to hear it, but because it's the only way to keep my sanity. If you ever find yourself working in the middle of nowhere and the static starts to sound like a heartbeat, do not, under any circumstances, try to decode it. Do not try to clean the signal. Just turn it off. Pull the plug. Run. Because once you hear what's on the other side, you realize it wasn't just looking for a signal. It was looking for a way in. And I think I just opened the door.